What's up, YouTube? My name is Kenny J, the insurance guru, and this is Kenny J TV. Welcome to another episode of Kenny J TV. If this is your first time, feel free to browse around and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe and hit that bell for my latest notification. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to Kenny J TV. In this video, we're going to talk about how to close your first 10 clients. You're new in insurance and you've never closed a deal a day in your life. Closing your first 10 clients will help you build momentum and also in exchange more referrals. So sit back, relax. How to get your first 10 clients or how to close your first 10 clients. The first thing that you need to do in order to close any client, it all starts up here with your mindset. Everything begins with your mindset. Shift your mindset from I need to sell to I need to educate people on their insurance, what coverages they have, and so forth. Also, be prepared for rejection. Again, insurance is a rejection game. Everyone's not going to buy the insurance. Everyone's not going to want or need the product. So be prepared for a lot of rejection. And also stay consistent even when the results are not immediate. I heard this quote and it says, even though you don't see progress, it doesn't mean it's not happening. Next thing is make a hot 100 list. And if you do not know what a hot 100 list is, list 100 people in your warm market, whether it's family, friends, old coworkers, people in your contacts. List 100 people that are in the state or states that you're licensed in. Once you have this list, start reaching out to each person. And you can say something like, hey Sue, it's Kenny. I've started an insurance agent and I just want to get a little practice on how to really quote people and, practice my verbiage. And also, if I can save you money, I would love for you to become a client. Therefore, it's not a lot of pressure to buy, but more so I'm helping a friend, if you will. Also, ask your friends for referrals. Do you know anyone else that could benefit from this service? Anyone that may be paying too much for their auto insurance? Ask for referrals. You never know who knows who and who needs what. And you want to stay away from being pushy. Be helpful, but do it in a tasteful way. Listen to the clients or prospects' needs and desires and go from there. You don't want to just push everything on them because the consumer can feel when you're being pushy and just trying to get the sale. Next, you want to master the basics. So you may start with one or two products that you can really familiarize yourself with. You want to learn them inside and out because the more knowledgeable you are about the product, one, the more confident you're going to be, and then you can relay that information to the prospect. The more knowledgeable you are, the easier it is for you to simplify the information and let the client know this is what X, Y, and Z means. Whenever I'm in a meeting with a client or prospect, I always simplify the terms because 9 times out of 10, they don't understand what these insurance terms are. I will definitely list off the insurance terms, but I'll put it in a simplified version and this is what this means because people cannot buy from you if they don't know what's for sale. You want to prepare a 30-second elevator pitch of common client concerns. Therefore, when it keeps coming up or they keep asking the same question, of course not the same person, but different prospects that you're speaking with, you already have that spiel lined up and prepared because the more that you sell, the more that you educate, you will realize that a lot of people have the same exact question. So write down the questions that you're seeing often and just create elevator pitches or answers for those questions so you're more confident going into the presentation with the prospect. Next, you want to become the trusted advisor. For one, ask open-ended question. What would happen if you passed away tomorrow? Do you plan to protect your income in case an emergency happens? This opens the space up for conversation, for dialogue, so you can really learn what the prospect's needs are, what their concerns are, and you can tailor the policy, the quote, to their needs. You also want to educate the prospect on the risks and benefits, and this positions you as the problem solver. And if you go to any company, let's say you go to the bank, for example, and they are positioning themselves as the problem solver, you have a little bit more trust in them and they have a little bit more credibility as well. Next, leverage social media. When you're first starting your business, you want to be on social media, posting 3 to 5 times a week. And you may say, well, that's a lot to post. That's an excuse. What else are you doing besides growing your business? And don't you want to do what it takes in order to successfully grow your business? Get on social media. I have closed more deals than I can count on social media platforms. Make interactive content so people can interact, ask questions, and learn information from your content. Because if you're seen as someone that is the expert in your industry, whether you know it or not, people are going to reach out to you. It may be a year down the line, it may be 3 weeks down the line, but they will reach out to you. And by you posting consistently, you're subconsciously on their mind. Whenever they see your content, they know Kenny Insurance. So whenever they need insurance, I know who to call. So post consistently and also use interactive content. And also share client success stories. Whenever you go to a restaurant, what is one of the first things that you do when you look up the restaurant? You want to look at the reviews, see what other people are saying about the restaurant and how they enjoyed it. Why do you think insurance is any different? Get as many client success stories as possible, reviews, and post those on your social media platform. It will go a long way. People will see, wow, he's doing great work. He's doing great business. Let me go ahead and tap in and see if he can assist me with my insurance needs. The power of the follow-up. I've said this before, but the average deal is closed between the 8th and 12th contact. Don't follow up 1 or 2 times and then just say, I'm going to push this aside. They don't want the insurance. Continue to follow up. People are busy. Insurance is not at the top of their mind. Yes, you may be saving them money, but they may have 1,000 things going on. You don't really know what's going on in their life. So continue to follow up. And when it gets to the point where you've followed up, let's say 10 times and you still haven't heard back, push it out 6 months and try again. I have won a lot of deals by just pushing them out and trying again and going through that cycle. You need some type of follow-up process. So when you do have a team, everyone can follow the same guidelines when following up with prospects. Networking, networking, networking. You want to get out here. You want to network. When I first started my agency, I was going to 2 to 3 networking events per month. And I was also hosting events. You want to host seminars, different educational events that can help the public better understand insurance. For me, I like to make insurance fun. I had an event called Coverages and Cocktails where I bought the first 50 drinks for the first 50 people that came to the event. We played bingo regarding like life insurance. People were able to ask questions. And of course, I gained clients from that event, but I made it fun. People know insurance is not the sexiest thing to talk about, so it is our job to make it fun and make it interesting and think outside of the box. If you want to stand out in the insurance industry, you have to take a different marketing approach. Just posting flyers or just going to one event a month is not going to grow your business the way you want to or at the speed that you want it to grow. And when you go to these events and you gather people's information, please make sure to follow up. It's no purpose to gather all this information, have these quality conversations, and never follow up with these individuals. These are potential clients and potential referral partners. My biggest referral partners in my business have come from networking events. You also want to build confidence as a new agent. Practice your pitch with family and friends. I know it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's best to practice before you give this spiel, this speech, this elevator pitch to an actual prospect. It's much better if you present it to your brother, your mom, sister, whoever, and they're like, you don't seem confident, you seem nervous, I didn't really understand what was going on, opposed you doing that in front of a prospect, because a prospect, if you lose out on that, you're losing out on the commission, the deal, and the client. Focus on the small wins. When you have the small wins, when you purchase a new CRM, when you have a few meetings on the calendar, celebrate the small wins. A lot of times we forget to celebrate and congratulate ourselves because we're so busy working. We're not where we want to be, but you have to enjoy the journey along the way. And you also want to have supportive and positive mindset people around you as well. People that you can talk to about your business, and they're giving you a lot of positive energy back as well. Again, it all starts with your mindset. And if you have people around you that are negatively affecting your mindset, it will negatively affect your business and your growth as well. And lastly, create a prospecting schedule. You should be prospecting about 1 to 2 hours minimum per day, sending emails, making phone calls, and posting on social media. Of course, in the beginning, you may not feel the growth, but you don't plant a seed in the ground and expect the plant to be there the next day. You have to build the foundation. You have to build the roots of your business. So go ahead and continue to post, continue to reach out to prospects, and always remember that consistency is key and discipline is key. If you're not consistent, you're really not going to see any growth in your business. And those are a few ways that I was able to land my first 10 clients. My first day in insurance was the day that I closed on my first client. And again, it all starts with mindset. When you shift your mindset and have a positive outlook, a more positive way of thinking, everything will change. If you have closed on your first 10 clients, what are some ideas or tips that you would give new agents that haven't closed on a deal yet that I didn't list in the video? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for my latest notification. Again, my name is Kenny J, the insurance guru, and this is Kenny J TV.